Hey everybody, and welcome to our HeroClix Empyre sealed event wrap-up. My name is Rob,
And I'm Jocelyn.
and we went to a sealed event this weekend, the other day, and
Yay.
we played some games for this Empyre set, brand new.
Yeah, and this is our first anything with the Empyre set because, spoiler alert, we haven't got our product yet.
Correct.
So there was, you may have heard that there was this big flooding thing in Western Canada, and that's where the warehouse is.
Apparently that's the story.
That's where our stuff is anyway. So it's on its way to us, and we'll have it soon. But in the meantime, this is the first glance we got at Empyre.
Yeah, this is our first crack at this set, and this was my stuff here on this side.
Yeah, and this is mine over here.
Yeah, so I opened up all this stuff. I got a Black Bolt Skrull guy, She-Hulk, Loki, a Nome, and Agent May, which is a pretty cool figure, Agent May.
I like the
She does good
sweep of
stuff.
the leg.
But I built my team with these guys, and we have a Captain Marvel, which I played at second starting line. I turned her down. And I got Venom Iceman, which is much annoying, isn't it, Jocelyn?
Boo.
And I also got a Venom Cyclops. And I got Invisible Woman, which is a really cool sculpt. And I've got the Jim Hammond Human Torch, the Hammond Torch.
Nice.
And that was the team I built with. I got 300 points. And like I said, I started her on her second starting line. The Venoms are interesting. If nobody's had a chance to play with the Venom figures yet, they do have a cool trait, which I will discuss quickly. It is Symbiotic Fusion, which grants plasticity and super senses. And if Venom Iceman is within 4 squares and line of fire of an opposing character, he can't be targeted by range attacks. Now that goes for all characters.
That's right.
You just need to be within 4 of one opposing character, and none of the opposing characters can target you with a ranged attack.
Correct.
Which is very annoying.
Yes.
So I had that on both Venom Cyclops and Venom Iceman, and I didn't think it was all that great of a trait in theory. But when I got it on the map, it was really cool.
Yeah, no, it was definitely very
it.
effective.
And Venom Iceman also has this very annoying thing. His other trait is Alien Ice Wall, grants him barrier. And you can also use barrier as free, but only to generate 1 marker. Now, opposing characters adjacent to 1 or more of Venom Iceman's barrier markers must roll for breakaway if they don't already need to. So that was very annoying.
Sure was.
And I was using that barrier. I was just for free. I didn't use a costed barrier once. I was just using the free barrier and just throwing that barrier up everywhere. It was eating up a lot of actions because some of my opponents were smashing the barrier, and some opponents were just failing breakaways.
Instead of breakaways, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my team, and what I did was we played 3 games at the event.
We did.
And my first opponent was Jocelyn.
It was.
So why don't you tell us about your team, just so we can talk about what our teams did against each other.
So I got a Rocket Raccoon who's missing an arm. He's missing an arm here. I got Jubilee.
We'll have to mail away for a new one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he wants Winter Soldier's arm in the movie.
There you go.
Says I'll get that arm.
I've got Beast.
Yep.
I've got Kitty Pryde, who's Star-Lord.
Yep.
And then I got Wiccan and the Thing. So I guess the thing,
the thing about the thing is
the thing about my team is Beast is really cool. He's got this trait, special attack power. When Beast is carried, if no other friendly character has been placed this turn, after resolutions, he may make a close attack using his printed combat values. So
really cool.
It's pretty cool. So he's able to do that. It's not a free attack; it's a costed attack. But most people can't attack after they've been carried.
So you can get in theory, a turn 1 attack.
Yeah.
With Beast.
Especially if you go second.
If you can cross the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was using him with Wiccan, and Wiccan has flight and phasing teleport, so he can carry, and he can just automatically break away because he has phasing teleport. So that was my strategy that I was using there. And then I had leadership on Rocket, and I had leadership on Kitty Pryde, so that was good. And then I did this thing. So the Guardian's in the set. So the Thing is a Guardian. Kitty Pryde is a Guardian. So the Thing gives people with the Guardian Fantastic Four. And Kitty Pryde gives people with Guardians X-Men.
Okay.
And Wiccan has team player team ability.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jubilee and Beast are X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to give Wiccan the X-Men team ability using team player. And the other thing that he has is this protection trait. It's a special defense power. It grants him energy shield deflection and adjacent friendly characters modified defense +1 if they can use a team ability that Wiccan can use. So because they could all use X-Men,
Mm-hmm.
they were all getting that +1 defense. But spoiler alert, when everybody's adjacent to Wiccan, you are vulnerable to energy explosions.
That is true. That was pretty effective too, what you did with Wiccan, because you were also keeping your people in hindering a lot, which is adding another
Mm-hmm.
bonus to your defense.
Yeah.
It was very hard to hit your people, but when when someone did with an energy explosion,
Yeah.
we got you.
And at one point, I think Jubilee gets support. So she
Yes.
was not support, defend.
Defend.
So she was next to the people, so she was giving them defend. So you were replacing Wiccan's 17 with an 18, and then
Mhm.
he had ESD, which made him a 20, and then he was at hindering, so he was 21.
Mm-hmm.
So he was kind of hard to hit.
That's right.
But guess what? Rob hit him.
I did. So you and I played on game one. We got matched up because
We
whenever
did.
we go to a sealed event and there's like 12 people, we always have to play each other for some reason.
At some point. Not always,
Which
but
is-
often.
Yeah, often.
Yeah.
So you and I played game number one together,
Mhm.
and we played on the Ultron's Lair map.
Yeah, spoiler alert, that map is crazy to look at.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
And I used the pits to my advantage. I got into those pits and I hid while you advanced, and then I came up and I eventually got you. But I did
Yeah.
get some crit misses, which slowed things down a bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was a win for me. And then I moved on to my second game, which I played on some sort of random map that was in the store. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
But anyway, I faced off against Ultron, which was the big Ultron out of this set,
Okay.
and the one that generates the drones.
Okay.
And my opponent also had Loki and Venom Marvel Girl.
All right.
And so I went up against that, and basically I just thought, well, this Ultron's going to keep spitting out drones, so I've got to try to destroy that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I put all my effort into Ultron, got it KO'd, and basically I was able to take the rest of the team, which was good. My third game, I played in the Latverian village,
Mm-hmm.
and I faced a team that had the Chase Thanos, the one in the Captain America
Okay.
suit. There was an Iron Man, and he also had the Black Bolt scroll.
Mm-hmm.
That Thanos is super deadly, and he basically took my team.
Wow.
Yeah, that thing was brutal. So if anyone out there is lucky enough to get a Chase Thanos from this set, it is a very fun piece.
Nice.
He's got a big defense, he's got impervious, he's got probability. I think he had probability. I can't remember now.
It's okay.
Anyway, it was really good. It was a good game. I lost. He took my entire team. But that's fine. We had
Yeah.
fun.
We did.
So how did your other two games work out?
So, as mentioned, I lost against you.
Yep.
My dice were not actually performing very well.
Mm-hmm.
I had pulled out. I like to use the dice that are part of the set, but because we don't have our stuff yet, I pulled out the infallible House of X dice, but turned out they
Yeah.
were fallible.
Right.
So that was a problem. So my second game, I played on the Latverian village,
Mm-hmm.
and I played another Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And actually, Captain Marvel was the key piece on both of the teams that I played after you. So I played Captain Marvel 3 times, but those two opponents both used her at her full dial
Yeah.
at
Which
130
is,
points.
Yeah, 130 on full dial.
Yeah.
And look at that dial. It is insane.
But
Starts on impervious.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Invulnerability for the rest of the game. Cosmic, which she can't be outwitted.
can't be outwitted.
So she is a tough thing. I wanted to put more people on my team. That's why I dialed her down. So
Yeah.
anyway. She's
So my second game went a little better than my first one.
Mhm.
I ended up winning that game against my opponent in the Latverian village. As I mentioned, it was the Captain Marvel. I was using the penetrating psychic blast on Wiccan,
good. Mm-hmm.
as well as some good stuff out of the Thing. Thing definitely pulled his weight, as did Beast.
Mm-hmm.
I also remembered in my second game, which I'd forgotten in my first game, that all my Guardians had the Fantastic Four team ability.
Yeah.
And when I was playing Rob, I had Guardians that were being KO'd, and I forgot to heal my other Guardians because they had Fantastic Four.
It's what we're known for, is for getting Fantastic
We are.
Four keyword.
But
It's our trademark.
so when I sat down to do my second game, I was all prepared for it, and then I didn't have any of my Guardians KO'd. I actually won that game, and my opponent didn't take any points off me at all.
Awesome.
So that was really good. And then my third game went similarly, and I was able to take my opponent's entire team.
Cool.
I did lose a
Awesome.
couple of pieces on my team, but not any time where I could use the Fantastic Four team ability.
So it was kind of like we had an inverse experience. Like I started strong and ended like with my team cleared, and you were the inverse of that.
Yeah, so I find with sealed, especially when I'm not familiar with the set, which usually when we go to a sealed, we've already played with it a little bit because we've had our product and we've at least played with some of the pieces.
This time was different.
This time was different. I didn't know what any of the pieces did, although I had watched the Scott Porter videos, but that was a while ago. So I had to read everything and try and figure it out, and long story short, I didn't really have a good handle on my team until game 2, and then by the time game 3 came along, I was in really good shape.
Yeah.
But I will say the Venom trait, where they can't be targeted if they're within 4 squares of an opposing character, is super annoying.
It is.
The barrier on Iceman, also super annoying.
That's right.
So that was it.
So we had fun. It was good, but we did not place in the prize positions. However, we did a roll-off for the fellowship prize, right?
That's right. There were actually 3 fellowship prizes.
Yeah.
What our store does is they roll off for the prizes, and they did the event was they give 2 boosters to the winner, a booster to the second place person, and then a booster to the first fellowship, and then the other 2 fellowships were the legacy cards.
Okay. Right. So, but we did get a fellowship prize.
We did.
You rolled and successfully got us one.
That's right. I got to a roll-off. Myself, it was actually myself and my third round opponent both rolled 10s, and then I won.
So are we going to look at the booster?
We are.
Okay, let's do it.
So we're going to need to move some space here.
Okay, so let's just move some of these guys to the side, and then you can show us what's in the booster.
So here is the booster that I got. So let's give it a look. As the fellowship, it's upside down. So I pulled Madam Hydra.
Nice.
I got a super rare here, Belle Dawn.
Okay. I thought that was just like a standard Kree or something, but...
Oh, no, that's not a super rare. That's uncommon, sorry.
Oh, okay.
The shield team ability is gold. It scared me.
Oh, okay.
I got Brawn. I got Storm.
Let's pull those cards out.
Yep. And I got a Skrull Spy.
Nice.
So my rare is Madam Hydra.
Okay.
Should we take a quick look at it?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Because we haven't seen her yet. We haven't played with her yet.
Yeah. So Madam Hydra is set number 42, and I will take the card if you want to take the character. Hydra Soldier Spy, real name Ophelia Sarkisson. She has the follow-up trait. Rocket had that. I didn't get a chance to use it.
It's a trait in this set, I think.
Free once per turn for all characters with a follow-up trait. Make an attack using Madam Hydra's printed combat values, but only to target a single character hit with an attack made by another friendly character with the Hydra keyword.
I want to make a follow-up team.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
But it's only once per turn for all characters with a follow-up trait.
Oh, okay.
So you really want to make
Still be fun, though.
In this one, you want to make a Hydra team. With Rocket, you want to make a Guardians team. It's got a special damage power right under your nose the whole time, leadership and outwit. She has stealth, sidestep, poison, penetrating, psychic blast, combat reflexes, mastermind, outwit, and the Hydra team ability.
Okay.
And she is 45 points.
Wow.
She's got 6 clicks. That's pretty good.
That's a good dial for 45 points.
Yeah, she's
like
got
it.
that, what is that, leadership, outwit into outwit. With stealth there, and then sidestep, penetrating. So I like that she's got the sidestep penetrating because you can break away and then make a ranged attack, right? Free breakaway with the sidestep. And then she's got combat reflexes when she's up close, which goes well with the poison. So that's pretty cool.
Amazing.
So yeah, I like that.
Good stuff.
I also like that comic cover.
Yeah.
From 1969.
I think that one's newer, but it says she's from 1969, or is it?
It looks like a very old comic book cover. Anyway,
Anyway.
not important. We had fun. And we are looking forward to getting our product and starting our sealed game series when the product comes in.
That'll be soon. But in the meantime, we did acquire some boosters.
We did.
Loose boosters. So I think we're going to have a pre-sealed game. Sealed game.
Yes.
Pre-sealed game series.
That's right.
A couple of sealed games. So be on the lookout for that. And if you've been to a sealed event, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you got. Maybe send us some pictures on the Twitter at ds_zebra. You can also find us on Facebook. Send us an email, dicestationzebra.
Yeah, and if you're on
gmail.com.
the Twitter, tag me too. I'm at _Jostitch, Jocc Stitch.
Yep. So show us your pictures, show us what you got in your sealed events, and yeah,
And join our conversation.
that's right. So that's all for now. Keep an eye out. We're going to run a couple sealed games before we get our cases and we have our proper sealed event. And yeah, we'll see you back here in the next video
Soon.
soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you all next time. Bye for now.
Bye.